Good morning, my name's Josh from Marquee Development Partners Gold Coast, and I'm here to welcome you to Cannes Avenue in Surfers Paradise. Cannes Waterfront Living is one of the last remaining riverfront sites here on the Gold Coast within walking distance to the amazing Surfers Paradise patrol beaches. Marquee Development Partners is an award-winning Southeast Queensland developer that focuses on apartments but also house and land development. The family behind Marquee have over 30 years experience in development and have developed over 3,000 dwellings during that period. We've had a number of successful projects, both here on the Gold Coast and in Brisbane, and we're always really proud of our end product. We have a number of staff members over the years who have bought in our projects, including me, and we're all very happy customers. Because this is such a prominent site on the Gold Coast, and to do the site justice, we've hired one of the best architects in Australia and actually a local Gold Coast architect called DBI. Now DBI have designed some of the most iconic projects on the Gold Coast, including Soul, including The Wave, and also Oracle down at Broad Beach. They're also responsible for the Sheraton Grand Mirage and the amazing Jewel Tower project, which we can actually see from our site. Marquee Development Partners have a proven track record of delivery in Brisbane and also here on the Gold Coast. We've been a part of some of the most iconic and award-winning projects in Southeast Queensland over the past few years, and I'd love to show you just a few examples of our completed product. Our first example would be Haven in Newstead. We completed that building in 2018, and it's an award-winning Urban Development Institute of Australia building with a gold medal and also a finalist in many categories. Here on the Gold Coast, we've recently finished 2 buildings, Peninsula on Peninsula Drive, which was 61 apartments, and also very recently, Stanhill on Chevron Island. What makes this site so unique is the fact that we have 90 meters of absolute river frontage here on the Nerang River on the Gold Coast. From a location perspective, you've got the Florida Gardens tram stop. That's only about a 2-minute tram ride over south to Broad Beach, and then about a 2-minute tram ride down to Surfers Paradise as well. So even though we're not in the hustle and bustle of Broad Beach, we're in a much more tranquil and calm location, but we've also got all the transport amenities that we might need to get around on the Gold Coast as well. Only a 5-minute walk across the road and we're straight to the amazing Surfers Paradise patrolled beaches. We're also 5 minutes away from the incredible Jewel precinct, and once that's complete and open, it will have a 6-star Langham hotel, but it will also have all sorts of entertainment and dining options for local residents. One of the key aspects of this project is the location so close to Broad Beach Entertainment Precinct. This is really important because what we have here is the Star Casino, the Gold Coast Convention Centre, and one of the best shopping centres in Australia, Pacific Fair. So one of the key elements about the Gold Coast that is really important that a lot of people may not understand is we've got that ocean element, but also the river element as well. One thing that we find with local people when they're coming into the display and the buyers that are talking to us is that they're loving the river element, but having access to the ocean. A lot of people from interstate investors may think that they absolutely want to be on the ocean side without actually understanding the river side, which is a key element to the local demographic. What makes us unique as a developer is the fact that we give so much open space back to our residents, and that's something that really sets us apart from other developers on the Gold Coast. So just as an example, on the ground floor of Cannes, we have a small bocce court area here, a sunset bar area, but what we also have is a 25-meter north-facing lap pool. And to tie all that together, we've managed to install a 45-meter pontoon, which will be accessible and usable for all residents. As a purchaser upgrade, we've also included free of charge to our owners at 4 jet ski ramps, what will be included here and here. So the image here that we can see is one of the north-facing pool. Now what makes this image so beautiful is the fact that as a developer, we always plant full height trees so the building feels like a home on the first day of settlement. One thing I personally love about this project is the 25-meter lap pool that's absolute riverfront. And if you just turn around behind you, you'll get an exact view of the orientation. What makes us unique as a developer is we like to give back the best view of the building back to all of the residents to share equally. What we've done here at Cannes is we've actually deleted the level 16 penthouse and we've given all of this space back to the owners. One thing that we really love to do is make sure that we have a beautiful north-facing seating area that everyone can enjoy. We've also got an incredible spa and treatment room here. So for example, if you want to have a couples massage or get your hair done, you can invite those people into the building and they can do it all from the spa and treatment room here. We've also done a yoga, lawn and a gym area. A private dining room that will seat about 10 people. This is really good for downsizers who want to invite the family over for Christmas dinner or a birthday party, or even for the kids to have a study session during those stressful exam times. We've also got a really nice library and billiards room here as well, and that will get beautiful ocean views and back to the east, and also you'll get an amazing view of Jewel Tower as well. What makes the billiards room and library area so special is you're going to get that ocean view and view all the way back to Jewel. Now, one thing I really like about the orientation of the site is that the sun is setting in the west and you're going to get that beautiful orange glow on these buildings. And I think that's going to be really special in the evening. Now, for our dining room area here, that space is available to all residents. They can use it as a space to have a function. They can also invite in caterers or a private chef to cook a dinner or do all that sort of thing. But also we'll have full Miele appliances in that space as well that will enable you to have those events. This image here is actually one of our premium 3-bedroom apartments. What I particularly like about it is the width of the living and dining room is 7 meters wide. Now that's pretty unheard of for an apartment of this size and price. It also gets an incredible view up the river towards the northwest. And in the evening, the sun's setting behind the hills, and it's incredibly beautiful. So this apartment type here is the premium 06 apartment type. On the higher levels, from 12 upwards, you are actually going to get an ocean view back to the east, but you're also going to have an absolute riverfront aspect as well, which makes this unit our most premium 3-bedroom option in the project. The kitchen you see here is the premium 02 and 06 kitchen. Now, what makes this kitchen really special is the fact that we've got beautiful inbuilt Miele appliances. We also have an integrated dishwasher. We also have a Miele induction cooktop. And for all of our 02 and 06 purchasers, it also includes a fully integrated Fisher & Paykel fridge. Our 02 and 06 type floor plans come with a 40mm stone benchtop, a corresponding stone splashback, and also the feature shelving units with backlit areas as you see here. So with our other floor plans in the project, the key finish difference in the kitchen will be a 20mm stone benchtop as opposed to 40mm, a smoky mirrored splashback as opposed to a stone splashback, and your appliances will be a mixture of Bosch and Artusi as opposed to the Miele appliances. However, if you did want to have any sort of upgrade, we can happily accommodate you at this point of the construction. One of the really interesting things about this building is the construction methodology that we've used here on the Gold Coast. We've actually built the building where the parking is above ground. This has enabled us to save a significant amount of money and has avoided us doing a basement. This saves every apartment in the building between $50,000 and $100,000, depending on the number of spaces that we have. So now what we're going to do is take you through some of the floor plans so you can better understand the layout and orientation of this project. The first stack that we're going to talk about here is the 06 stack. That's our premium north to northeast facing apartment, 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car. The other premium 3 we have is the 02 floor plan, and that's a northwest orientation, and again 3-bed, 2-bath, 2-car. We have 3 stacks in the middle, the 05, the 04, and the 03. Now these designs are a 2-bed with an MPR room, which is a 3rd bedroom without a window. These have been really popular with people in their late 30s and early 40s who are looking to downsize and retire on the Gold Coast. However, at the same time, they're not quite ready to make that move. As a result, they've bought this floor plan because they're going to use it as an investment property, and then later on down the track, they will move into these, and then we'll have more owner-occupiers in the building in the long term. We also have 2 stacks, which is the 01 and the 08 type. Now they're 2-bed, 2-bath, 1-car, facing east, back towards the ocean, and on those higher levels, you're going to get amazing dual tower and ocean views. So the really unique thing about this particular floor plan, the 07 type, is the fact that on the lower levels, it's going to get that river aspect, which you can see in this image here, but also on the higher levels, especially on level 14 and above, not only are you going to get the river element, but towards the northeast and to the east directly, you're going to get ocean from your living and kitchen area and your balcony, but you're also going to get that amazing view of Jewel Tower as well. What makes this site completely unique here on the Gold Coast is the fact that we're on the bend of the river. So from the northwest all the way around to the northeast, you're going to get that absolutely incredible view up both ends of the river. From the 02 floor plan to the 06 floor plan, everyone's going to get the view all the way around, right up to the Surfer's Paradise skyline. Our 07 floor plan type is really unique. On the lower down levels, you are going to get that river element here. And as you go up into the building, from levels 9 and above, you're going to get that incredible ocean view and views back to Jewel Tower as well.